Hey, what's up? This is Alan Wakelin over here. So I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you quickly how I analyze my trades and what I do, and then you can get an idea of what you would do if you were me. So in front of me is the screen that is basically a naked chart. Let me show you what I've got on my chart. On my chart I've got a moving average, which is a 21, and I've got a moving average which is an 8. And basically I'm going to show you that it's an 8 and a 21, and then I've got the market makers dashboard, which I use, which basically I'll show you how it works, but I'll explain it all to you guys nicely, and we'll basically go through it. So okay, what I've got basically is I've taken the main pairs. So AUDUSD, Euro USD, GBP USD, then the other way, USD CAD, USD CHF, and USD JPY. And what we'll do is we'll go through them and we'll basically analyze them, and I'll show you what I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the daily chart, and I'm on AUDUSD on the daily chart. So what I'm doing is I'm zooming out, completely zooming out, so that I can understand the formation of the chart. I can understand what's going on in the chart. So first and foremost, I'm going to draw my resistance and my support levels so that I can understand where price is, what price has been doing from a daily point of view. So I'm going to start up there, and I'm going to say, well, okay, that is definitely a very high resistance area. We can neaten it up very nicely. That's a resistance area there. Shape rectangle. You can go low, but do you want to really go that low? So that is a major support area. Remember, this is the daily time frame, and that's why I'm drawing a resistance and a support on a daily area. I then go and I draw confluence areas. In other words, areas where prices reached regularly, so that I could get confluence areas. So this is definitely a confluence area over here, and you can basically see that prices reached there a couple of times. Let's go and draw another one. So if that is a big area there, then obviously prices reached somewhere around there before. That's a confluence area. I'll go and draw more. So there. Okay, what have we got here? Well, look, that's high, and if you compare it, it's not the same height. But we can draw it high, which is like that, but most of that was a candle, so a wick, sorry. So we'll draw it like that. So those are areas of confluence. So you're going to say to me, why not that area? Well, okay, price touched there, and then where? Can you see it's not a confluence area? That might have just been hectic drops for a particular reason, and because this is on a daily, that could have been a COVID, that could have been whatever, you understand. Let's quickly go and have a look. What was those drops? 19th of August this year. So something bad could have happened to the Aussie, or could have been good for the dollar, not quite sure. So yeah, but I'm not worried about that right now. So basically what I've done is I've drawn my areas of confluence, my resistance and my support areas on the daily time frame. So I then want to go and draw my lines, my patterns, so that I can understand what is price doing. So price is doing that at the moment. So you can see it's forming what we know as lower highs. Okay. What is a low? A lower low. Low, lower than that low. Lower low, lower low, lower low. So price forms a lower low. That would then be a support area in terms of price. I'm then going to draw the top part, just so that we can get a top area, which is like a resistance area, and we can draw it like that, so that it's a nice channel. So can you understand that price has got lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Price has been dropping all the way down. So what does the market maker say? The market maker says that there is a 2 days ago peak formation low. So peak formation low means the price is going up, and they calculated by ADR, average direction range. So that's the ADRs. Okay, so price is going up. Market maker is saying it's going up. Look at the moving averages. They've been dropping all the way down. When the yellow crosses the white, it's definitely going to be going up. So when the 8 moving average crosses the 21, we know for sure it's going up. So some people use a 50 moving average and the 100 and the 200. Oh man, I'm not a swing trader. I'm not a trader over a few days. I'm a day trader. So I trade the days and what's going on in the day. So what happened? Price had lower highs and lower lows. Price hit the bottom. Look at that nice candle. Made a turn. It's a reversal candle. Push 1, push 2, push 3, reversal. Push 1, reversal. Push 2, probably going to have a reversal. Push 3. So that's what we're looking at. Anyway, okay, so that was our daily and our daily formation. We then drop down to a 4 hour. So we can see on the 4 hour, if we zoom out, we're now looking at the downtrend. So we're now concentrating on this. And we know that that would be a resistance area because price has reached there more than once, and we know that the support is below that area. Okay, so we know that it was on a downtrend. This could be just a trade up to there and could drop down, so price could go to there and price could drop all the way down again, seen as though it's the trend. But we need to look if there's a trend breakout. If it breaks this, is it going to go to here and then drop again? Is it going to break this and continue up? So what's nice now for us to be able to see is price needs to break this resistance area. Price needs to break that resistance area. Price needs to break that resistance area before it will continue going up. So if at this particular stage, do you want to buy or do you want to sell? So I'm sort of saying, from a 4 hour point of view, if we zoom in a lot, we've got to have a look at what the candles are doing. So the market maker is saying that that was a peak formation low, and there is the first ADR, the second one, the third one. So the market maker is saying that it's going to that area there. Okay, because the market moves in threes. There's the first one, there's the second one, there will be the third one. But we are picking up from a technical analysis point of view that price has hit a resistance area. We also can pick up that the moving averages have not crossed yet. They haven't turned yet. So price is on the top, it's on a peak. This is very wide. So is price going to just go further high? If you ask me, I'm saying this is far too wide. Price is on there. Market maker says it's going there. I don't think price will go further. But price could also turn here, drop all the way down to support to make a lower low. Okay, so we've got to watch. So why is the moving averages so important for me? Have a look over here. Moving averages crossed, it went down. Crossed there, crossed. Look at that cross there, all the way down. Down. Crossed there, down. Crossed there, it went up, and it didn't cross, but it's still going. So if that comes and touches the moving average again, then it will probably go up. If the 21 starts bending and turning, the 8 will first move first. If the 8 crosses that 21, then I'm telling you now, we're on our way down. We're definitely on our way down. But if that yellow, if the yellow moving average, the 8, keeps going and it crosses that red, then I reckon we're going to be. Right, so this is the 4 hour. We're now going to say, okay, is there any resistance and support areas on our 4 hour? So we can zoom out a little bit just so that we can get a better idea, and we can say that that is an area of confluence. Okay, so that is an area of confluence over there. And what I'm going to do is I like to change my rectangle colors, and the reason why I like to change it is just so that I can see what time frame is what. So I'm going to go and add in more. So is there more? Is there another area? Well, you know what, I'm going to tell you that that could be an area of support. Why? Because price touched there, it went through there, broke it, came back and retested it, and it's gone up. So now we know we're on a resistance area over there, we know we're on the support area there. So should that price turn, if it breaks that, it's definitely on its way down. Okay, because that was the retracement area. Okay, so now we go further and we break it down into the 1 hour. So in the 1 hour, we are now able to see clearly that is a major resistance area, that is a resistance area, that is a support area, because price touched there a few times. So okay, this is today's movement, this is yesterday, that's the day before. So 2 days ago, price made the peak formation low. So there was the peak formation low. Had you have entered the price there and carried all the way up there, you would have then got out of the trade. It retraced, see it cross there. If you were in, Bob's your uncle, you would have been all the way up there. I mean, how many pips is that? 30.7 pips. Beautiful. Lovely trades. Okay, let's zoom in a bit more. What is this yellow block? Well, the yellow block is the Asian trade. So remember, I always talk about don't trade until 9 o'clock in the morning. The Asian trade closes at 7 o'clock on this sheet, and what it does is it forms the high of the day, the low of the day. So if you royalty, you did the course with me. If you had gone and put in on the peak formation high, if you had had the trading strategy that I use, I would have put in a pending buy there, and I would have made 330 pips for the day. You see, look how nice that would have been. That would have been a lovely trade up. Then I would have probably closed, because that is a reversal candle, probably would have closed it over there. So I mean, look at that, 21.8 pips. Very nice trade. Could have made nicely. And then because we know it's reversing, that's a reversal candle. The candle closes there. Remember, your down closes there, it opens there, opened there, went up, came down, came back up, closed there. That candle closes lower than that candle close, so therefore we know for sure it's a drop. I would have then entered it over there, and that's another 26 pips. So can you see, just on one particular day you could have made your 50 pips for the day. Right, so let's have a look at what the moving averages are doing. Moving average consolidated, went into the Asian session. Asian session said a high, it created a high, came down. They haven't crossed yet, they haven't touched. So remember, this line here, this trend line, is our resistance area. This yellow line is our resistance area. So what we're doing is we said, okay, it went up, turned, reversed, came down. So do we see any patterns? Do we see anything familiar? Are there any double bottoms? So if it was a W, that's a down, that's an up. So what is price maybe going to do? Do a down, why a down? Because it needs to go down, touch one, go up, come down for the second to make the W, and then price should go up. Okay, so you're looking for a W formation. Okay, what is a W formation looking like? So it would be that piece there, it would be the up, which is that piece there. We're going to then probably have a down. Let's say it doesn't have to go to there to be exactly double bottom, it could go to there. Okay, and then price would be then hitting the high. So can you see the W? Down, up, down, up. So if you want to scalp, you're going to scalp down. But how far is it going to go down? The probability is that it'll go down to exactly the same spot there. Who knows? Who knows? We don't know how far it's going to go. It could go down, but at least to there, so that it breaks that, and then it might go up. So that is where we are seeing a W, and that's why, oh shit. So that's why I'm seeing, the W being formed, and I'm seeing that price will probably want to go up again. Damn, I killed my resistance line. Let me just clear this one. Right, that's gone. Let me quickly go back and draw my resistance line there. My shape is now, I deleted it by accident. So remember, we had a shape there, because price touched there, price touched there, price touch there, and it's busy there. And we needed to know that that was a resistance, that's a support. This can also be classified as a support, and this is as a resistance. Okay, so that was the 4 hour. Now we're on the 1 hour. So if you wanted to trade anything, I'm going to go to the 15 minute now, and I'm going to have a look at what does the 15 minute say. Just quickly having a sip of coffee. Right, so the Asian market did consolidation, did a low, created the low of the day, then went up and created the high of the day. It created the high of the day, it made it up, made it down, made it up, and came down. What is that? An M. See? Up, down, up, down. So if you wanted to, market maker style, you would have entered there, and you could have made 29, almost 30 pips. Okay. Normally, I would have entered there, somewhere there. So I would have had down, candle close here, and my candle would have been there, and my stop loss would have been there, and I would have made it all the way down. So I would have traded it, and I would have maybe got 90, maybe 20 pips. Price then came back, and as you know, in the American session, it's just so slow, nothing's happening. So the market basically moves, as you can see in the UK session. 3:30. So the American session started here. Look at that big drop. That's an economic calendar issue. Down, up, and then it had a drop 1, 2, all the way down. So it will now consolidate. Right, so what is this? AUDUSD has got a two peak formation low, which was here 2 days ago. So we're here 1 day, 2 day. 2 days ago there was a peak formation low. If it wasn't there, so in other words, price had to break that for it to be a peak formation low. So price was down there, and price has now moved from the low down past. It's now 89.9 pips up, but basically the status is it's 1,89 ADR. Real time is 1.44, so that's 1,89 up there. Okay, that's 1,89 from there. That's how many ADRs there are there when you calculate the average direction range. Real time is 144, because why? It's come down a bit. So the ADR pips is 63. Alright. Okay. This stop hunt block would go on if there was a stop hunt, but it's not on now. The RSI is sitting on 48.2. So we know that the RSI is low. The chances that the RSI will go up are good, but because we know that it's dropped from a high RSI, it's come down. So it probably was on a low at one particular stage. There's the reversal candle, and it started going up. So that's why it's on 48. You might find by tomorrow it'll be on 50 or 55, be up to there. So I reckon price will at least go there, and if it breaks that, and it's going to keep going. Okay. So my friends, that's basically how I have looked at the AUDUSD to want to trade it. I'm saying if price is going to pass or crack this area here, it's definitely a long. I'm not going to be looking for shorts based on the fact that that was a peak formation low, hit first ADR, it's going to the second ADR, price is probably going to go up. If price, I want to curiously see if price is going to break that area there. So the minute price breaks, let's say we're over there, price breaks there, price is on the way up. But I got a feeling, remember, W down, we got it up, price is going to go down to there, and then price is going to shoot up. So yes, we'll definitely have a drop. That's going to drop down to there, price will turn and go back up again. Okay, why? Because it's a double bottom. That is a reversal signal, is the double bottom. Hope this helps. Well, I'll go through the next Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CAD, USD CHF, and USD JPY at a later stage. But for now, that's where I am. I hope this helps. If you've got any questions, you're welcome to log on to my WhatsApp group, which I've given in the status at the bottom. Go and have a look. Send me a WhatsApp. Send me an email. Let's have a chat. Let me talk to you, guys. If you want to know my broker, this is Blackstone Futures. It's very reliable. You get, if you put your withdrawal in by 1 o'clock, you get the money the next morning in your bank. So it's immediate. It's there. It's great. The spreads are low. It's very fast. The support is great. What I'm loving is if I get the murin, I can get into my car and I can drive to the head office and say, hey, where's my money? Sort this out, sort that out. They are very helpful. They come back to you. They've got an online chat. They help you with everything. Guys, have a look at Blackstone Futures. Very good platform. I definitely recommend them. If you want the link, just let me know or have a look in my status. And happy trading. We'll chat later. Cheers.